Excellencies, Generals, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to deliver the message of United Nations Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon to the 5th Moscow Conference on International Security. I'm pleased to convey my greetings to this 5th Moscow Conference on International Security. I thank the government of the Russian Federation for hosting. This gathering is focused on the shared global threat of terrorism and violent extremism. These challenges transcend cultures and geographical boundaries. They should not be associated with any one region, nationality, or ethnic group. Terrorists pose a direct assault on the UN Charter and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. They undermine efforts to maintain peace and security, to foster sustainable development, and to promote the respect for human rights and to deliver much-needed humanitarian aid. Some terrorist groups are controlling territory, resources and populations, and operate across borders. The interconnection between protracted conflicts, terrorism, and violent extremism has fueled destabilization and produced major suffering. In order to support member states more effectively, given the broadening scope of terrorism and violent extremism, I have initiated within the United Nations enhanced coordination. The working groups of the Counterterrorism Implementation Task Force, or CTITF, comprising 38 United Nations entities, have been reinvigorated and now also explicitly work on our response to foreign terrorist fighters in line with UN Security Council Resolution 2178. These entities, including the UN Counterterrorism Center, assist in building the capacity of member states across all 4 pillars of the UN Global Counterterrorism Strategy, often based on assessments conducted and gaps identified by the Counterterrorism Executive Directorate, or CTED. In short, I have asked the entire UN system to act as one UN on what I consider to be one of the greatest challenges of our time. While recognizing the importance of security measures, I believe that to be effective, we will also need to engage earlier and address the drivers of violent extremism and terrorism. Upholding human rights is crucial for these efforts. Policies that turn people against each other and alienate already marginalized groups play into the hands of the very violent extremists we wish to counteract. Later this month, I will issue a report on the implementation of the UN Global Counterterrorism Strategy, which takes stocks of the challenges and charts the way forward. I hope that member states will find consensus on a strong General Assembly outcome resolution that reinforces international unity in the face of the divisions that terrorist groups and violent extremists seek to create and to exploit. The United Nations stands ready to leverage its universal membership and convening power to further strengthen international cooperation. Once again, thank you for your engagement and your leadership. I wish you a successful conference. Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon.